Today we're reviewing this new smoke machine by COLBOR, and we're going to go out and film a model in the iconic Barbican in central London with my mate George from Digital Camera World. We've recently reviewed a handful of smoke machines and this by far sits at the top of the pack. It chucks out a ton of smoke and we're going to light it up with this new RGB COB light by COLBOR, which I'm going to cover in a separate video. So firstly, let's go and just do a quick product tour. So you get this nice hard shell, lovely box, well made, and inside, obviously this comes in this compartment here. And you get this remote control, which we'll look at in a little bit. In the top, you get your usual cables and you get accessories. You get this nice flexible gadget here where you can get low level and in between objects and like round behind for product photography and things like that. It's really handy, very precise little accessory there. This for giving a more of a dry ice effect. You can just slip it on top of your accessories or on top of these little nozzles. Works rather well. And we have another one just to give a slightly different effect. And of course your charge cables and your manual. Also in the box you get your case here that holds the container for the oil, which I'll show you in a second. And then you have your oil, and this is what's quite unique about this one is you have the RGB light that comes with it. This actually has its own mini fan as well. But this has a built-in fan, so I found it wasn't really necessary to use that as well. I've just turned up at the Barbican. I'm just going to meet up with our model Olga and George, who's going to be doing the shoot with me, and looking forward to getting some beautiful, colourful photos and videos and some lovely smoke in the background, foreground to really pick out the colours and give the whole footage some lovely atmosphere. These are magnetic, so that just pops off. These containers just screw in and out. And there's a little rubber cap here you lift up and you pour your oil into here. It's just like a vegetable oil, so it's not going to set off any smoke alarms and it's not really bad for your lungs or anything. So it's quite a natural product. The RGB accessory also just attaches magnetically. There are a couple of lines there that line up the fitting. Turn it on as the standard on-off symbol here. So you just hold that down. You can see there's a red light come on there. And the LED screen's just firing up there. And you can see there's a couple of bars here. And at the bottom, there's a little icon that's got 4 little circles, squares on it as well. So I'll just explain those. You can cycle through these and it just highlights in orange. So that's for the amount of smoke, and then that's for the fan. And then at the bottom, it goes into different modes, which we'll just come back to. So if I go to the fan, I press the plus. It increases the amount of fan or decreases. And so to turn it on, you'll see the smoke coming out there. Again, I'm going to increase the amount of smoke. And then if I put it on max, that's quite a lot of smoke and quite thick. And then we'll just put it on max fan. I think you get the idea. And then you put the symbol at the bottom is for your different modes. I'm gonna have to wait for the smoke to clear. Oh my word. I hope you can still see me okay. Now I've just cleared some of the smoke. So to go to the different cycles again, we just hit this button till we get these 4 little circles or 4 little squares highlighted at the bottom here. And then we hit the plus symbol and it goes to these cycles you can have. So if I just press it again, it's the 15-second, 10-second, etc. So when you come to timer, at the top you can turn it on or off. So you can turn it on. You can come to these settings and put them at different amounts. So let's say we've got it on 5 seconds. 3, 4, 5, and it'll stop. So let's say I go to this setting, it's 10 seconds. So I can hit the button. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It was a quick, maybe I'm counting slowly. We've set that there. We can also use the remote control for that feature. So we just press the remote control. 4, 5. Which is the setting we put it on there. We can put coloured lights on it. So it has the on-off button here. And the up and down for changing colours. Then you can click it to make it brighter or darker. Got the fan activated now, so it's just moving it around. If you hold your finger down, it'll pulse with remote control. I just press it once and it'll just do this. So I think more for product photography, I think that will probably work really well. You need to be quite close, or it depends how dark the environment is. Then we can put this on. Use a different accessory. A bit more smoke. We could perhaps and get this more slightly dry ice effect. Super fun. Nice. The other unique thing about this is the angled head. So you can press this, twist it, and you get the angle, which makes this very unique and very useful to have it at that angle. And there's a thread on the bottom, so you can actually put it on a little tripod as well, either a tabletop one or on a light stand or wherever you want it. Well, as you can see, I thought this was a load of fun. There's so much you can do with it. It's so versatile. It's got some fantastic accessories. The controls worked really well. It's got a lovely feel about it. It lasted for ages. It was really reliable. Fantastic to create more atmosphere in your shots, or to bring a little more to the table when you're doing your product photography or videos. So anyway, of course, there's a link in the description below. If you want to see more videos on different accessories, there's a link to a playlist over here. Please show me the love and click the subscribe button up there, and I look forward to seeing you over there.